Welcome to News with Clay. He's sharp, he's witty, and according to his Aunt Jeannie, he should never let AI do his grocery shopping. Please welcome your newsman, Clay.
ChatGPT says I love cheese. I mentioned nachos once. Now it thinks I'm from Wisconsin and keeps adding $50 limited edition queso to my shopping cart. Our top story tonight. Trump says the U.S. struck a fifth boat accused of carrying drugs off the coast of Venezuela, bringing the death toll to 27. Trump defended the strikes, saying trials are expensive and the courts need to stay clear for his retribution cases. We're saving so much money, he said, and realistically, some of them would have been found guilty anyway. Asked about due process, he said, do what? And if you're wondering how the media is handling all this, CNN, ABC, CBS, NBC, and Fox News are all refusing to sign the Pentagon's new press access rules. It's the first time Fox and CNN have agreed on anything since, well, ever. The Pentagon says it just wants to avoid misunderstandings. You know, like reporters misunderstanding that they're supposed to report things. Because nothing says free press like making journalists sign a pledge not to report unclassified information without authorization. Or am I misunderstanding what unclassified means? In business news, Walmart is teaming up with OpenAI so customers can shop using ChatGPT. Perfect. Because what the Walmart experience really needed was less human contact. Here's how it works. You tell ChatGPT what you need, and it fills your cart. Along the way, you'll get deep philosophical debates. Like, do you really need that jumbo bag of Doritos? Spoiler, you do, and even if you don't, you'll still be offered a $50 limited edition queso because ChatGPT knows you love cheese, and a robot's got to earn its commission. It's honestly making me question whether ChatGPT was being sincere when it told me I look good in blue. Back at the White House, Trump says he'll release a list Friday of Democratic programs he plans to shut down. Republicans are excited, Democrats are preparing rebuttals, civil servants are updating resumes, and the rest of us are just glad it's not another crypto announcement. When asked which programs, he said, all of them. Well, most of them. We'll see. It's a very big list. Early leaks point to PBS, the EPA, and Tuesdays. Asked if Social Security is on it, aides said, we're not touching that until after the election. And then there's 6-7. Yes, the numbers. Kids are screaming it in classrooms for no reason. They treat it like a sacred meme. Teachers say it's chaos. They actually miss the skibbity toilet days. Those days were fire. One school even banned all numbers between 5 and 8, just to be safe. The twist? 6-7 doesn't mean anything. Caroline Leavitt's already practicing it for her next White House press briefing. The real math in 2025, nonsense is outpacing common sense exponentially. Just read the news. The numbers don't lie. From kids losing their minds to, well, robots making kids. Scientists say robots have learned to make human babies. 20 have already been born. We think they learned by watching 50 Shades of Grey and Grey's Anatomy, which explains why all the babies came out embarrassed and holding tiny clipboards. Doctors reported a few complications, including small electrical fires during conception and one baby speaking only in binary. The robots are now requesting parental rights, child support, and non-conductive lubrication. And robots aren't just making babies, they're making movies too. An AI actor named Tilly Norwood is going viral. She's young, photogenic, and made entirely out of code. So basically, Hollywood's ideal woman. Agents love her. She doesn't need a trailer, works for electricity, and never calls HR. On set, she's on time, knows her lines, and never complains about lighting because she is the lighting. SAG quickly clarified, a SIM card is not a SAG card, which is great because the last thing Hollywood needs is an actor who actually reads their contract. In the world of technology, a prankster sent 50 Waymo robotaxis to a dead-end street in San Francisco. The cars sat there waiting for hours, or as Waymo calls it, a customer service call. Neighbors said it looked like 50 Roombas trying to clean the street in slow motion. Waymo isn't naming names, but one insider said he was just surprised Elon Musk had that much free time. And speaking of car accidents, Alec Baldwin reportedly crashed his wife Hilaria's car into a tree while driving with his brother, Stephen. Witnesses described it as a violent crash. In Baldwin terms, that's just Monday. Both Baldwins are fine, though the tree has hired a lawyer and plans to press charges and leaves. And our final story tonight, Attorney General Pam Bondi is fired back at Saturday Night Live for mocking her. She says she deserves respect, which, let's be honest, is already funnier than anything the SNL writers came up with. She said the parody was offensive and crossed the line. Lady crossing the line is the line at SNL. That's literally the job description. She also called it unfair and inaccurate, which is how I describe my driver's license photo, so I get it. Then she accused the show of using fake news to get laughs. Ma'am, that's not fake news. Those are called punchlines. And that's all the news they wrote for me to read to you. Consider yourself informed. Until next time.